This here is just to show the debris on Eve's surface, where I've switched the flag to the proper HMV flag and apparently got it backwards. There we go. Go this way, you can see it on the command pod too. And the landing struts just rolling their way off in the distance. I also turned on ground scatter, which I had off last time by accident, so every planet will now have its own ground scatter. But today we are doing some busy work. Let's go and switch to the Everywhere ship. Because we got to go fetch Jeb and bring him back. And I don't know exactly the Delta V requirements of all this, but I think while we are fetching Jeb and bringing him back, we're also going to get rid of this thing because it's no longer useful. So, what we need to do here is, where are we? We are nearing apoapsis, which is the perfect time to do this kind of thing. This kind of thing being throw things away. So we are going to, let's start with this thing. Let's go ahead and detach this guy. Hopefully one of these two will be able to do that. There we go, undock. Arm his claw, turn on the computer and the RCS. How are we doing on RCS, by the way? Oh, we have so much, it's ridiculous. Okay, let's see, we want to go forward a bit. Oh. Almost feels like the, whoa, that's not what I wanted. Like this guy does not have, he does not. He doesn't have a SAS on. I was going to do all this off camera, but then I decided, other than repeats of stuff, in particular repeats of ISRU parts of the mission, I think I'm going to try to do everything on recording. Just so it's all recorded, you know? Okay, we're going to decouple this node. Back away. Aim ourselves retrograde. We are going to set our periapsis to, say, 80. And then we are going to let go of this thing. And then we're gonna, speed back up. To get back to the ship. I don't know which way we're going. Okay, we want to be using H. Everything is backwards, which tells me there we go. Okay, the next thing I want to do is grab onto this thing, so I don't want to actually disarm this guy. Hey, we got a viewer. Hi, viewer. Not 100% sure how fun this stream will be. I'm reconfiguring my mothership here. After a successful Eve landing, which is available in not only the archives but on YouTube. And then we're going to go fetch Jeb and take him to Gilly. We're doing a grand tour. The ultimate contract, the ultimate challenge contract. Okay, if I set this docking port here as a target, it'll give me a good lineup on where everything is. Okay, so we want to be going up. There we go. It's like SAS might be off on the ship, which is always annoying. Let's grab onto it. There we go. Okay, now we need to pull this whole guy off of the thing here. SAS is on. Decouple the node. I hope he's full of fuel. That would really suck. I don't care about this thing for sure. He is full of fuel. Okay. Let's turn RCS back on. We back away. That's perfect. Now we need this guy. This is going to be the big pain here. Something's telling me I should have done this differently. I'm thinking about trying to take this guy off and stick him on here. He probably should go there anyway. But in order to do that, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to do this. I have changed my mind, as I so often do. Let's control from here. Let's set this, say, as our target. I kind of wish I had done this. Actually, maybe I should dock him here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's actually try to stop our motion here. There we go. Okay, let's take this guy off. Arm this and control from it. And just get him out of the way. Okay. Now we're going to go back to you now. We're going to put you here. So you're out of the way for the time being. We're already aimed at it pretty well. Okay, we gotta turn off fine controls for the time being here. Just gotta get ourselves faced this way. Okay, now turn them back on so we can keep aimed correctly. Not quite sure why we're doing this weird wandery thing. but I'm not going to complain too much considering we're only going 0.2 meters per second. There we go. And we're docked. Okay. Now. Now we're going to take both of these guys and attach them to the space plane, which is going to be annoying. It's just the best way to handle the space plane. Okay, let's release this. Turn on both of these. Control from here. Oh, reconnecting, sorry. The nice thing is it doesn't stop my recording when I do this. It's just... There we go. Your turn. Release. Control from here. Locked mode. And get over here. Three people watching. Hi, three people. Doing a little bit of boring work here with my mothership in preparation to fetching Jeb from low Eve orbit. Okay. I just realized this guy's all screwed up, but you know what? We're not going very far. I'm gonna hit F5. Now, all I want to take off is this thing. I don't want to take the what you call it, the brain as well, because the brain's going on this guy eventually. Okay, so I want to control from here. Oh, we're not on the right ship. Oh my God, we're still. Oh, cool. That it allowed me to switch to this thing, but now I can't switch back. The thing I threw away was just outside the physics range of everything, yet somehow within the physics range of everything else. Oh, that would have been cute if that had destroyed my entire ship. Okay, let's fix the problem that we're... Yeah, not very efficient use of RCS, but I think we'll be fine. Okay. Set as target. There we go. think we're going to rotate this guy like this just to make sure everything fits within the docking port. I'm just going to turn on fine controls. Not sure what's up with the wandering. I almost wonder if that's part of the bug with the game where your periapsis gets lowered as you orbit a planet. Or just the fact that I'm way off center and everything's crazy. There we go. Whew. Okay. Now we want to grab this guy and stick him on here. And we can do that with just one of these. Oh, I turned off. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I actually want to control from here. Set this docking port as a target. Okay, I'm doing everything wrong. There we go. I mean, SAS is on this guy. He just seems to slowly be rotating for some reason. Okay. Now disable or decouple this. Control from here, set this as my target. I have no idea if this thing is going to be right side up or upside down, and I don't really care. I do care a bit about the angle of my rotation here, so I'm going to try to be as accurate as possible. It doesn't matter that much. No idea what's going on exactly here. There we go. Just slam it home. Okay, we now have a ship that can go find Jeb here. So let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. Where are we going to stick all these people now? This is the guy with the big docking port on him. So we can take him. And put him back where in his home. Okay, and now this guy. If this seems like a lot to go fetch somebody from orbit, that's because it is. This is my Tylo Lander. It's just, why bring something to go fetch Jeb when I already have this Tylo Lander? Okay, and he needs to set Jeb as a target. And he also, at Apoapsis here, needs to burn himself down to contact Jeb's orbit. Which it looks like he actually already does. No, not quite. He doesn't need to do it here. He needs to do it at the descending node. Okay, so at the descending node, we're not going to go 0. You're going to go positive a certain number of degrees, probably a decent. Okay, not that decent. There we go, 0.0, 75 degrees, or 75 meters per second, I should say. It doesn't have very good turning, but Jeb does, which is important. Okay, 2 hours. I should probably use all y'all to extend my solar panels. Probably rotate super slowly to get them in the sun. Not that I'm really concerned about electric charge, but there are no batteries on this guy, so anything done in the dark is basically impossible with this guy. There we go. Okay. Hear me taking a drink? That is coffee. It's kind of early in the morning for me. It's almost 5 p.m. But I work third shift. should probably activate my engines. Now better burn time tells me it's going to be a 6-second burn. Okay. Now, yeah, see, the problem is we are going to be in the dark. So we need to meet Jeb right at sunrise, ideally, right here, which is basically not going to happen without a lot of extra work. And I think possibly that extra work should be Jeb's. We can, yeah, let's switch to Jeb here. Jeb has a decent amount of fuel in him. Okay, well, decent is probably the wrong word. He has some fuel in him. What we want to do here is, yeah, right around this spot of our orbit, we want to get up to touch. This might be a little expensive, but we have to deal with what we've got. Okay, that will get us in the sun. That's not too bad. And it's 40-some meters per second. Yeah, once we get close to each other, Jeb's going to actually do the docking. Simply because he's far more maneuverable than the other ship. Okay, that should be good enough. And now, geez, which... Grand Tour Everywhere probe, set as target. Actually, did that do what I wanted it to do? Yeah. This is the better of the two things. It's just not showing it to me. Okay, so the Grand Tour Everywhere probe, let's actually switch to him. Ha! That's ridiculously funny. That's not what I want. I want this Grand Tour Everywhere probe. And I just want to switch to him. I don't want to... There we go. That's the probe we were looking for. Now this guy, when he gets here and he has his near encounter with Jeb, which is actually past here, what we want to do here is we want to slow down first.